most stuff, unless it can. But kicks, I just learned today off NFX beats to take out highs on some of the bass kicks, because I guess in the same sense it's giving headroom for your synths and violins and whatnot, right? Like that is sitting where? That is sitting at 4. Do I have anything at 4? Yep, pretty much EQ, yeah, right there. I mean, this is the same thing as a high-pass filter. I just haven't got accustomed to that, really, yet. You can put a high-pass filter on it, which is essentially taking out everything but the high... or take a high-pass filter. That's probably why I messed up. High-pass filter takes out the, all the highs, keeps low. That's probably why I was messing up on certain things. But this is just the way I do it now. It's just easier and quicker for me. But as I get better, I'm a sponge, right? You gotta learn everything. Google mixing mastering tips, right? This is where I learned most of the stuff, and now I'm just putting it to use. Always layer your sounds too. You want to have a good... That's really layered, right? I got the main clap there. A little tam, another clap. So those ones that go on longer like that have a little bit of... They don't stop right away. I usually have those on lower, and then the ones that hit hard like that higher, just because it snaps, and then you hear these in the background, right? Like I said, you don't want to raise these all super high. You can, right, if you want, choose it, but it's just nice to have it nice and organized, have certain sounds down, not everything fighting for frequencies. That's what essentially it is when you have everything up. It's fighting. Same with the kick and all those other sounds, right? So my main kick, I got the thump. I got the main sound here. Almost all the bass is taken out. The thump has a little bass in it, and then this is default, right? But alone it sounds really low, but you raise the notes of your kick. Get more bass up here. I don't like when it's too high. It sounds a little corny on certain beats, but lots of producers do it. Mix it up, right? But I'm not a mainstream producer. I mean, I don't do simple. Right now I'm making low-income beats that are simple-ass patterns. Right, like even this beat, this is gonna be a low-income beat. It's only $50 to buy fully, and it's simple beats that I want to give out. You know what I mean? But I don't do mainstream shit. I try to do underground stuff. Like VDZ's my favorite producer, because he's damn been doing it a long time, right? But not too loud. Got that. Making a beat sound fuller. It's just all about hats, cymbals, more synths, right? Not everything over one another too much. But this one really is. Everything is all together. But that's just because I really wanted to fill it up a lot. I didn't have many synths, right? But so it has like the main. You don't hear that much, but in the mix, it's filling up that little bit of area. Crashes, got the regular hats, got these ones showed earlier, beatbox, which I love, on Nexus. I'm using Nexus on most of this. Really CPU hog, but it's a good program. Reverse hats, perk rules. Alright, comes together, but like realize, asking about melodies and stuff, asking if they're premeditated or can't seem to make a good melody. But I mean, it's not always premeditated. You're not sitting in your room and just come up with a melody in your head and bam, go in the studio. If you do, you're a great producer. That's dope. You can do that. I can't, because I can't imagine a synth in my head really all the time, like string hits and stuff, right? They have to just come together as I go through sounds. You hear one, it influences you, and then you just stick that under there, right? I do use MIDI. This right here was done on MIDI. I was very excited I did that, because I don't use MIDI much. I'm not good at it, right? But that was done. I was super excited I made that, so maybe I want to do this beat more. But they're not premeditating. I mean, there's lots of beats. I know lots of producers do it too, where you make a pattern, put a piano in there, bam, piano's like emotional. You're making a freaking rock beat. Then you put the emotional pattern, copy it, file new beat, right-click, paste, save, and then you got a standard for another beat. Now I was starting to think having all those patterns there is a whole idea, because I'm like, I'm not finishing anything, but it's not. incredibly great thing because it's showing me that I still have the power to do more beats and be creative. When I first started making beats way back when, I was like, I can't make more than 20 beats, that's insane. Now I'm doing them all the time, right? But I'm tending to listen to less and less beats right now because it sometimes influences me in the wrong way, and then I do their beats without even noticing. But I still gotta help out my other producers and let them know, right? But like, even, I'll show you real quick. This is what I was doing when I first, I was just kind of practicing, I guess, but thinking about what Realize said, and where is it? Okay. What the hell? I guess I don't have it, but it was just a quick melody that I did just on the keyboard, just instantly made the melody. Cause it's not that hard. I mean, like right now, I'll just show you. I'll do a couple little melodies with this. I'm using the regular computer keyboard right now, but like the certain. You just do what comes to your head. You can do one sound only comes in once every fourth bar. It hits non-stop, so it's like. Right, non-stop sounds. You can do ones that are like this one spread out, so like. That's like kind of trance stuff. If you do in a long build-up. But I gotta get better at using chords and semitones and stuff because I don't use them enough right now, right? But one of the little tips that I got, like I said, use cut itself on stuff because it. Rebel music. See right there how it kept going? So I clicked twice. If you put cut itself on it, when you put 2 in a row, it'll hit once, and then it'll start again fresh, which is good for bass clicks, whatever that you don't want overlapping, right? Another thing, a little thing that's just cool that I might as well show. I'll go to a sound font. I'll probably put a couple of sound fonts for free up on here. I don't know if they're pirated or not. I've had them for a while. I'm pretty sure I just downloaded them free. But like, say if we have this sound. We don't want that sound. I need something that long. Okay, there, right? One little quick switch is just cool. On Miss, right here, click mono. Put your slide to whatever you want. It gives you that glide effect from. That sounds horrible on violin, but on the synth, it really helps. Like especially for this, I think I have. Yeah, that it does have the glide right at the bottom right there. If I was off, each note would have hit harder. And on, right after another note, you push it. It sounds dope, right? That's a quick little thing right there. Get used to all these mixers and everything you're seeing because you have to use them. I mean, everyone's on freaking FL's for noobs, FL's whatever, but it's so insanely powerful. It really is. It's just so many things you can do in it. They say it's noobish because, I mean, you have this and it's easy to put notes down, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean it's for noobs or it's easy. It's just organized. It's way easier to use than certain ones. I couldn't use like Pro Tools and all that stuff. I could eventually, but I love the way it's set up. Right? It's just because a lot of producers come out now thinking they're dope, and you're not. You know, so many SoundClick producers just hottest beats on earth. I watch this shit and I'm like, I'm sorry, but that's like hottest beat in your town because I don't like it. You know, I mean, influence. You have to get influence from other producers and stuff. Listen to what they do. That's how I learned how to do everything about producing. Is about, oh, well, he did the verse, and then 8 bars in, he put another sound, and that went to the chorus. And then like, okay, that's cool. And then there's another beat. I'm like, whoa, he didn't have that sound at the 8 bars. He had one every, like one right here. Then he had the switch up sound right there, and then regular sound, switch up sound. And it's just how I learned the patterns, right? But